Hey everybody, Corgi Dude here. Welcome back to episode 3 of our American Conquest. This is our American Truck Sim series where we're taking Planet Express Delivery Corp. We're going to grow this empire until we have a large garage fully staffed in every single state in America. Or at least that's available in American Truck Sim. So last episode we bought this beast of a truck. We got our Kentworth W900. It's our first vehicle that we've got on this series. Super excited. I've been thinking about a name for it. I like to name all my vehicles, and I think we're actually going to go with Charizard for this one. It's a big, beefy, bad A truck, and Charizard's a big, beefy, bad A Pokemon, and they're both orange. So I think that's what we're going to name it. So in this episode, we're going to go ahead and we're just going to start trying to make ourselves some money. Up until this point, as we can see, we only have $7,000. So we have not done a lot of making money up until this point, but that's okay. This is where once we get our truck and we can start going in the freight market, that's really where we're going to start earning our money, and we're going to start to see this grow. So we are just going to start doing some jobs, and hopefully we can really start growing this empire. Now, one of the things, we're in Colorado Springs still. Because we just purchased our truck and it took us back to our home garage, which is in Colorado Springs. So really what I'm going to be looking for here is something I would like to get out of Colorado. I mean, the first 2 episodes have both been within Colorado. We still have a lot of places within the state that we want to explore. So, if we can find something that does send us to the western side of the state, that would be great. I kind of just want to avoid like Denver, Pueblo. Those are kind of where this area right here is where we've been hanging out for these first couple episodes. So I would like to get out of that. And also we want to find something that does pay pretty decently, that our truck can actually handle. Because this is a base version of this truck, base engine, day cab, all of that good stuff. So we're not going to be able to pull the most, but I think we should be okay with most things. And actually this top one, this frac tank, looks pretty good. It's going to pay out about a little over $10,000, and we're getting over $40 per mile, which is really good. As you can see, all these other ones are just in the 30s. So yeah, I think we're going to go ahead with this frac tank, and this will actually take us to Cheyenne, Wyoming, so just across the border. So we'll get a little bit further north than we've been, and this is a beautiful area up here too, up past Fort Collins. So let's go ahead. We're going to set our GPS for this job. Now, I do remember doing this pickup on my original American Truck Sim playthrough, and it is kind of off the beaten path, but it's nice because it gets us into the mountains quite a bit. So that'll be nice here. But yeah, I'm really excited. Have not been able to drive our own truck yet, so this will be our first journey with our own truck, or I guess technically the bank kind of owns it, but we're going to consider it our truck, okay? Now, first things first, I do want to adjust some things. Honestly, the seat settings and the mirror settings here aren't too bad, but I do want to adjust them a hair. So let's see if we can. I want to adjust our seat back a bit, so let's go. I think about right there looks good. We're going to bring our eye line up a hair. Okay. And then I think we want to, let's see, J, I think is what we want. So I want to be able to see this left mirror without really turning my head too hard, but I also want to be able to see a lot on this right side. So I think we're going to go one more. I think something like this makes sense. And then what about our FOV? That's getting a little too wide in my opinion. So I think we're gonna stick with this right here. Okay, so let's exit out of that. Now we want to adjust our mirrors. So we're gonna bring this in until we can start to see the rear of our truck. Now I basically just want to see the very edge of it here. Don't want to see it too heavy. These mirrors are a little interesting. They don't have any of the bottom mirrors that give you a different perspective. It's probably something we can upgrade. We just didn't really have the money to mess around with that. So I think eventually, and I would love some hood mirrors. It doesn't look like we have any right now. So probably all upgrades. It's just, unfortunately, we just do not have the money right now. So we are going to, wait, that's not what I want. I want right side, yeah. So we're going to adjust what we have, and we'll work with it. It's not optimal, but we will make the best of it for now. Okay, I'm going the wrong way on this one. There we go. Okay, so we want to see, basically we want to see just the very edge of our cab here. Okay, we don't have any small mirrors to adjust. I think that looks good for the right side, and then I think that looks good for the left side. Okay. So we'll roll with this. We'll probably make some tweaks as we go along, especially once I kind of didn't even notice that. I wonder how much the upgrades would be to add some hood mirrors and stuff like that. But we will roll with this for now. I think this gives us a good view. As a matter of fact, actually, something I do want to bring our eye line up just a little bit more. I think it feels like I'm looking too low on the steering wheel here. Let's go right there. All right, let's see how that feels now that we're in. Yeah, I think that feels good. One thing I do miss about Euro Truck Sim compared to American Truck Sim, these are beautiful trucks, but I do miss I do miss how the windshield is on the European lorries, because they have the flat, just massive. It almost feels like a spaceship, especially in some of those trucks, like the MAN trucks. The view out of the windshield is just, it's phenomenal. And in these American trucks, because they don't have the flat front ends like that, you just don't quite get that same level of view. The trucks look meaner. I do prefer the look of the truck more, but having that view is really nice. So I do kind of miss that. So we're gonna go ahead. Let's go ahead and pull out of here. Oh yeah, this is nice. All right, now goals for today: make some money and hopefully not wreck our brand new truck. That is one thing I'm worried about here. New truck, getting used to it. So hopefully we do not accidentally wreck it in our first delivery. We'll have to see. Does feel really nice though. I'm liking the sound too. Although I think I was listening to the sounds of the Peterbilt 389. I think I do prefer like the stock. I know there's some mods and stuff that you can get, but I think I do prefer the sound of the Peterbilt more. But this sounds pretty good too. And we will eventually drive that Peterbilt. I know I keep talking about it. That will be down the road. It's such a nice truck. So is this one. But we shall see. Man, it's kind of a blind turn coming out of here. Hopefully there's no cars. Here we go. I've also started kind of looking into an eye tracker. I know, especially, I was kind of watching back as I was editing, trying to see if there's some areas where I can make the experience a little bit more user-friendly here. And one of the things is the kind of the jitterness of the cameras, because I'm using the joystick and then I'm kind of snapping back with key bindings to certain angles and stuff. But I have been looking into some of the track IR and stuff like that. I think that will be one of my next big purchases, because from everything I've seen and read and heard, it seems like it just makes the experience that much more immersive, especially in these simulator games, which is predominantly what I play. So that will be coming in the future. Now this intersection, oddly enough, so this intersection does exist in real life, and it's a very weird intersection. It like crisscrosses twice over the highway for some reason. I'm not entirely sure why, but there's a lot of accidents that happen at that intersection. It's definitely an interesting one. I remember when I moved out to Colorado and I drove through there the first time, I was very confused because you start off on the side you would expect to be on, and then you cross over traffic, and then you cross back over. It's very strange. Yeah, right now we're just heading to pick up, hopefully no cars. Oh, whoa! Goodness gracious, Tyler. All right. Yep, so right now we are heading out to pick up our cargo. Now if you notice, and this is kind of what I was talking about, the cargo is quite far outside of the city, so it's a little bit longer to go pick it up. It looks like it's going to take us about an hour on game time to go grab it. So it is a little bit more of an inconvenient pickup, but I think given the price that they were paying per mile and the fact that we're not going too far, just up to Wyoming, and it's still paying over 10K, I think it's still worth it. It's just a little bit more inconvenient. One thing that I am worried about is sometimes with these jobs where you got to drive a little bit further to pick them up, by the time you get there, the job is no longer available. So I am hoping that's not the case on this one. I could check and see what expiration of it is, but I think I'd rather just drive out here and see what happens. Sometimes you just got to do it and go from there. So that's what we're going to try to do here. We could actually go out. That was the turnoff for Garden of the Gods right there, which is beautiful. I think we're going to have to go through Garden of the Gods one of these. I think it's one of the hidden roads, hidden areas on the map here in Colorado. I've seen that they had it implemented, but you just can't see it on the world map. So that'll be fun. We'll go out and do that one of these days. But right now, I just want to get out here, and I really want to start getting our empire growing. Whoa, car. A lot of traffic, a lot of trucks heading out this way. Not even going to get through the light. Alright, we're off to a great start here. I'm really hoping this job's still available when we get there. But if not, we'll figure it out. We'll adjust. Most of the time, if that job isn't available, there's typically another job available. So, worst comes to worst, we just take the second job that they have available. I'm loving the setup of this truck. I can't wait until we start making some money and leveling up so we can customize the interior. I was looking at the tuning pack yesterday, and there's a lot of additional stuff. And I also have Cecil's cabin accessory mod, so we'll be able to really customize this thing out once we start getting some levels on us and some money in the bank. I think that's going to be something that's really fun, is to really just get Charizard looking like the bad A truck that he is. Holy cow, we're going slow. I guess they have a load and I do not, so that makes sense. Alright. This car in front of me is doing some weird things too. Let's see if we can get over. Wow. At this point, I'm just kind of trying to get away from this car because it's going to cause an accident. It's like when you see in real life when you're driving and you see a car that looks like they may be intoxicated, try to just get away from them as quick as possible. That's kind of how I'm feeling about this car here. We're going to just give them some space. It looks like we got a turn coming up here on the left anyway, so we'll be able to get away from them. Yeah, look at this. This is beautiful. These cute little mountain towns. There's a lot of these out here. Really, really cool little towns. The only problem with these towns is, especially like in the summertime, you get a lot of tourism and stuff like that, so it kind of makes them very inconvenient to get in and out of because they're just not designed to have that much traffic. But if you can get out here, you know, on the off tourist, not in the summertime basically, anytime outside of the summertime, and go and visit some of these mountain towns. They are really cool. A lot of small like brewers and stuff like that too. There's a couple that are pretty close to where we live, that are really really cool little spots. Now we do have the resting where we're required to sleep, so there will be some sleeping. I'm pretty sure, I can't remember exactly, but I'm pretty sure you can sleep in the cab, even in a day cab. I feel like I remember that being the case. If not, I don't even know how. Do you have to go to like a hotel or something? I'm not sure. I don't remember exactly. Oh, speed limit's only. Oh, there we go, 55. I don't remember exactly how that works. But I'm pretty sure I remember that even in day cabs you can sleep in them at rest stops and stuff like that. So shouldn't be too big of an issue. What is our? We haven't picked up the job yet, so I can't even see. But we may need to sleep along this route. We'll see. But if so, like I said, I'm pretty sure you can sleep in the day cabs. Probably wouldn't be very comfortable. There's not much. We have. Oh yeah, we don't even have a bench seat. It's yeah, that would be terribly uncomfortable. But I do believe that is the case, that we can sleep. I hope that is the case. If not, I might have to Google and figure out how we sleep without having, or while we're in a day cab. But I feel like the game does allow you to sleep even in day cabs. I will say I am really enjoying the feel of this truck right now. I know baseline everything, so base engine and transmission and stuff, but it does feel like it's handling really well. Oh, here we go. Nice bumpy road here. Let's test the suspension of our brand new truck. Oh, we also have a viewpoint up here. Let's snag that while we're here. Man, it is so gorgeous here. This game is beautiful. It is so pretty. Alright, how do we get to that viewpoint? I guess we just go to the left, right inside here. Hi, friend. Thank you, sir. Ah, there's the viewpoint. Oh, wait. I didn't want to rest. Okay, that job's definitely over now. Son of a gun. I didn't think we were resting. I thought we were... I should have read before I hit buttons. Okay. There's the viewpoint. Wow. Okay. We are off to a fantastic start on this episode, aren't we? Alright. I wish this would have been daytime. Oh, goodness. Oh, it's going to show the whole, like, quarry here. Okay. This is really neat. This is something I didn't really take advantage of a ton in my original playthrough of ATS and on Euro Truck Sim, honestly. I did not take as much advantage of the viewpoints as I could have. Like, if they were convenient, I grabbed them, but they're actually really cool. They have a high level of detail and stuff put into them, so I want to try to hit those anytime I'm able to on this playthrough. That way we can see, because this is neat. This is beautiful. I just wish it would have been daytime, and I would have not been a dummy and slept instead of activating the viewpoint. But we are well rested, I guess. That's the that's the upside. We'll have to see. Hopefully hopefully this company still has a job for us. If we can get the same one, great. I highly doubt it, given that a lot of time has elapsed, but we will see. All right. So let's not hit enter and rest again. Let's go ahead and get going. And let's see what jobs they have for us here. Hopefully they still have something for us. Newmonts. Alright, let's see. Freight market. Okay, they still have... Am I crazy? That was over... I think it's a different job, technically. But it's same. It's frac tank. It's going to the same destination, I believe. I think it was Cheyenne, Wyoming. But I'm pretty sure it was over 10K, so I think this is technically a different job, but the same exact job. Whatever. We'll take it. It's still paying decently. All right, where's our trailer? It's somewhere to the right. So we're going to go up here. There she is. These big dump trucks. Those are huge. I can't imagine trying to drive that thing. Alright. So let's make sure we don't hit anything on our way in here. Get nice and lined up. It's that trailer right there, yeah. Alright, I think we're good. I would really like to look at getting the little mirrors and give the different perspective, and the hood mirrors. I feel like the hood mirrors are really nice for being able to see traffic in the other lanes. And then the other mirrors are nice for backing up and stuff. So let's go ahead and hook that bad boy up, put her back in drive. Alright. Let's go ahead, take a look at our cargo here. Let's get pulled out a little bit, and then we'll take a look. All right. We'll get turned out and go down this road and take a look at how it looks on our truck. I'm excited. This is really neat. I don't know if we necessarily need our blinker in this area, but we're gonna do it. Alright. Let's not clip this gate, I hope. I almost want to turn. Nope, we did not clip. Nice. Alright, let's see if we can get a nice little screenshot here. Oh yeah, look at that. That looks great. Not the most exciting cargo here, but exciting because it's our first job in our brand new truck. So exciting nonetheless. We're going to go ahead and snag a nice little screenshot here. I'm liking this. Now I did change my key bindings on my camera that way. Again, kind of going back to trying to make the experience not as herky-jerky with the camera, especially. I know I just had it key bound on my side panel to scroll through all the camera modes. But I know having to scroll through 6 different camera modes quickly like that kind of gets a little nauseating once you watch it a bit. So went ahead and rebound that to hopefully make it not quite as painful on you guys. Alright, so we are speeding a little bit. Let's slow down. So we're looking at about 216 miles. That's not too bad. We definitely would not have needed to rest. So that rest was kind of pointless, but that's okay. It happens. That was, I saw the pop-up. We were by the viewpoint. I clicked without really reading the pop-up. Pop-up clearly said, press this key to rest. Mistakes were made, but that's okay. You live, you learn. Alright, let's take a look, make sure we're good. Oof. Little sluggish, and this isn't even very heavy. This was, what, 9,000 pounds, I think is what it said. Let's see. Not even. 8,200 pounds. Yeah, so upgrades on this are going to be nice. Now we should be pretty smooth sailing. The sunrise coming up through the trees there. Do get some of the most beautiful sunrises out here. There's not much to object your view outside of the mountains, but then you get the sunrises that come up just over the mountains like that. Man, this game is truly, truly gorgeous. Alright. So right now I think we're just backtracking, going back to 25. So just going the same way that we just came, just in reverse. And why is nobody moving? I'm going to try to make a right-hand turn. Okay, it looks like lights turned green. Hopefully we can do this quick enough. Okay, we're good. Man, wouldn't it be nice to live in those houses? Holy cow. Bet that would be quite pricey, though. I can't really get over here. Uh-oh. Sorry, state trooper. Yep, my bad. Alright, our first ticket. So that was for headlight usage. What are we... I can't even tell... I was messing with my side panel. I wasn't paying attention. Okay. Is my headlight on? Was I ticketed for not having headlights on, or... I don't think they were on. Let's try to... Huh. I do not know the laws around that. Also, I don't even know how to tell from the cab. So that's off. Oh, I see the switches there. Okay. So I'm pretty sure I had the headlights off. So I think we're going to turn them on and hopefully we won't get ticketed. I'm not quite sure. I thought they were going to get angry because there's a law where you move over if there's a traffic stop happening. So I thought that was going to be what they were angry about, not the headlights. And I'm still not entirely sure. I don't think I changed it from whatever the default state was, so I'm assuming they were just off. But that was not what I was expecting to get ticketed for, so... Well, we're doing great so far this episode. We rested when we didn't need rest, and we have lost ourselves money. So we're 2 for 2 here. Let's try not to speed so we don't lose any more money here. Yeah, I was focused on trying to get over so we weren't cruising right by that trooper. I think we're going to need... Let's see if we can go ahead and get the left-hand lane. You going to let us over, car? I think he's letting us over. So I believe we're going to be going north, so we want to be in this lane. I don't believe we're going north. We're definitely going north. Wyoming is north of Colorado, if you did not know. That's pretty cool. I don't think I've ever seen the Love's tanker. That's really neat. That looks good. I wonder if we'll get to drive one of those one of these days. Whoop. Pay attention, Tyler. All right, so now that we're hopping on 25, we're going to go ahead and start a time lapse here. And then I'll bring you guys back if anything crazy happens or once we get close to Cheyenne. Alright, welcome back everybody. Oh, wow, that was perfect timing. There's not even a way station. What? I don't even see a way station on the map. Alright, we're gonna ignore that. I don't that's funny, I was preparing to do the intro and then I'm getting yelled at about a way station. So yeah, welcome back. We are pretty close to our destination here. Just crossed into Wyoming. Whenever we were getting on this exit here, which is actually a really cool exit. I like these little roundabouts. They're a little tough, but they're pretty neat. You can tell how much the landscape has changed up here. Yeah, I'm assuming that way station was further ahead. I don't know why. I don't know. Whatever. I don't think we got fined for it, so we are good. Pretty uneventful drive. We had, oh. Well, this has been something. I don't know why I got fined for stopping at a way station when there was no way station. So I was going to say that it was a pretty... Oh! Holy cow! Okay, it was an uneventful drive, but in the time that I've brought y'all back, it has been extremely eventful. We lost some money. We almost got crushed by a train. There's no... Okay. I thought I heard something. I have my in-game volume turned down pretty low. I thought I heard something, but I thought it was a honk. I didn't think it was a train horn. Okay, so yeah, we got fined for visiting a way station that we... Or not visiting a way station that we never passed. On the drive here, we did stop at a way station. But But yeah, that's a little unfortunate. Lost another $200. This has been a day. This is supposed to be the episode we start making a lot of money, and we've actually lost a lot of money so far. Hopefully, with this delivery, we do the make money part too. All right, where do you need it? Hopefully, it's a fairly straightforward one. Is that going to be? Are we backing into that, or are we? So it's right there. Okay, so it is blocked by, so we are going to back into it from the other side. Okay, so let's go ahead and pull through. Hopefully we don't hit this gate here. We should be good. Okay. And here's the fun part. If all of that almost getting hit by a train and getting fined for not stopping at a way station was not fun, this is the... Oh, shoot. Here's where my... my backup skills get put on display here. Holy cow. Okay. So I was going to leave all that in, but after seeing how long that took me and how poorly I did it, yeah, I'm going to time-lapse that a little bit. So welcome back from the time-lapse. I wasn't planning on time-lapsing that time. The parking, but that was really bad. I had to take numerous runs at it. I scraped the paint on the trailer a couple times. Again, not an accident. We're not counting the parking stuff. So still sitting at 0 accidents, thankfully, but that was about as bad as it gets. When the parking job on something that's fairly simple like that, what I feel like that should have been, takes so long that you decide to just time lapse everything, then you know you did a great job. No sarcasm. All right, so we got it's 260 miles. We got $9,600, $9,700 after some bonuses. Decent money. We got to take into account that we just lost a decent amount of money too. It was like $400 between the two fines, so. About $9,000, I think. Now, one thing, I think it's probably good to unlock one level of these before going into more long distance, given the fact that these will unlock more jobs. Now, I'm not sure. High value, you get plus 5% higher reward, plus 18% experience. This one's 5% higher reward and 22 experience. So let's go with fragile cargo since you get a little bit more of the bonus. I don't know if I'm going to be able to convince anybody to give me fragile cargo after if they've seen my parking job here. But here we go. Check our emails here. Okay, so after seeing the length of that delivery, we're going to go ahead and call the episode here. So we made a little bit more money. Nothing crazy, but hey, our profit per 7 days is going up here. We went ahead and we leveled up to level 2, so that's good. We also had our first delivery here in Charizard, so Charizard did great. Me, on the other hand, questionable, but that's okay. That's what we're here for. Make sure you hit the like and subscribe if you enjoyed the content. Leave your comments down below. Otherwise, we will see you in the next episode. Bye.